Of all the clauses buried inside the Subsidiary Alliance treaties, one stands out as perhaps the most quietly devastating of them all. It did not demand money. It did not demand soldiers. It demanded silence. Indian rulers, once they signed, were forbidden from communicating with any external power, or even with each other, without British permission. All foreign relations were to be conducted exclusively through the company. The ruler could not send an envoy, receive an ambassador, or negotiate a border dispute without first obtaining the approval of his so-called protector. In one stroke of the pen, the most fundamental attribute of a sovereign state, the right to speak for itself in the world, was extinguished. Think about what this foreclosed. Hyderabad to the south, Awadh to the north. The Maratha Confederacy at the heart of the subcontinent, Mysore in the Deccan. These were powerful, resourceful polities. Had they been free to communicate, to identify their shared predicament, to coordinate a collective response, the history of India in the 19th century would have looked very different. The company knew this. That is precisely why the clause existed. Richard Wellesley himself, in his Minute of 1800, stated the objective without any diplomatic disguise. The great and important object of this system is to render the secondary powers of India incapable of annoying the British dominions, which effectually control their external relations. He was not describing a security measure. He was describing a cage, and he was proud of building it. But the damage did not stop at the borders. Trapped inside their own courts, they unable to project power outward, rulers turned their political energies inward. The result was entirely predictable and entirely intended. Factionalism flourished. Court intrigue festered. Corruption spread through administrations that had been stripped of purpose. And company officials, watching the decay they had engineered, duly recorded it as evidence of Indian incapacity for self-governance. The circular logic was airtight and merciless. Restrict the ruler, watch him flounder, then use the floundering to justify the restrictions. The diagnosis was the disease, and the company held both the poison and the pen.